Now we're to my most favorite part. The Honorable Gus Bilirakis is going to come on up here and he's going to speak in a second. But I want to tell you something. Yeah, go give him a round of applause because he's done this for us. I'm going to tell you something. And I'm going to tell you something really proud and loud. This is for the back of the room also. In 2011, I called his office. I may have called your cell phone, I'm not sure. And I said, listen, I need you. I need you for an event. We're going to have like 300 people at it, I think, and it's going to be for veterans. It's Veterans Day, and we're going to raise a couple dollars, and we just want you to be there. He put me on the phone with Dan and Michael in his office and Liz, and they worked it all out, and he made it. And I said, well, my brother's going to introduce you by way of Skype at the Greek church here in the hall down the street. And that didn't happen. Pete actually sent me a video, and we played it, and it sounded something like this. It's raining out here right now. I'm over here, and I'm busy, and I appreciate the opportunity. My brother did a good job. Here's my best friend, Gus Bilirakis. And that's what he said to Gus. And so tonight, what we'd like to have is the opportunity for me to say some things about Gus, because he did such a nice thing for my brother. Way back when, my brother had some things that he went through. He'll share this tonight. And I reached out to Congressman Bilirakis' office and Congressman Bilirakis himself, and I said, can you do me a favor? I have no clue where my brother is. Can you find him? We're going to reveal something here, and he's going to tell you about it in a little bit. Not only did Congressman Bilirakis find him, we were getting cryptic messages from my brother saying that I'm not sure what I'm thinking about right now. But Congressman Bilirakis put his hand out, reached across the globe, reached out to him, and changed his way of thinking. So we salute you, Gus, because you did something nobody ever's done. Thank you.
Christos Anesti. I just want to tell you, Pete and George, your father is looking down at you right now, and he's got to be so proud of you. You're a Balikaria. And I know your mother, Elaine, is here, and I know how very proud she is of you. And Costa and the entire family. Just a wonderful, wonderful family. I have another story about a Tarpon Springs connection, but let's get to this first. Before I introduce tonight's keynote speaker, I want to take a moment to remember the ultimate gift we have received as citizens of this great nation, our freedom. For more than 2 centuries, America's brave men and women have answered the call, defending the strength of our country. Through their selfless sacrifices, we continue to live in a place known as the land of the free and the home of the brave. On Memorial Day, we reflect on the ideals our servicemen and women stand for and the values many died defending: God, country, and family. America is a strong and resilient nation, and those who lay down their lives to protect it are no different. As we pay tribute to those we have lost, whether it's through flags at grave sites, speeches and parades, a gathering of friends and family, or this very ceremony, let us renew our pledge that their sacrifices may not be in vain. Our nation's heroes have defined the meaning of patriotism and heroism, and they embody the American spirit that has forged a better and brighter future for our children and our grandchildren. Therefore, let us continue to uphold the freedoms and values on which this great nation was built, those they so valiantly fought for and died to defend. Let us observe Memorial Day and every day forward with gratitude and reverence for the past and with hope and optimism for the future. Let us continue to support those who continue to fight for our freedoms and celebrate the lives of those who have truly made America the country we are all so proud of. And now the Tarpon Springs story, and then I'm going to introduce a great man. I went over to Kuwait to eat with the soldiers on my way to Iraq, and I always bring, my mom always gives me an iguana, and an icon, and a banaya, and some holy water. So I brought it with me. I was carrying it with me that day, because we usually go to different countries to visit the soldiers. And I sat next to a gentleman, a soldier, who was having a rough time. And he's of Greek descent. So I pulled out the iguana and the holy water and gave it to him. And I know God wanted me to be there at that particular time. And guess what? He was from Tarpon Springs. And with that said, I'm proud to introduce tonight's keynote speaker, Major Pete Chambers. Major Chambers is a physician in U.S. Army combat veteran during Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom. He served as both an enlisted infantryman and the battalion surgeon, and was awarded the Purple Heart for wounds received during combat in Iraq. Major Chambers is joined here today with his wife, Dr. Shannon Chambers, and their son, Gusta. Shannon, of course, I want you to know that our thoughts and prayers are especially with you and all of your neighbors, and more in Madill, Oklahoma, for the tornado with tragedy. The neighbors will recover from these traumatic events, and our prayers are with them. Major Chambers, we owe an enormous debt of gratitude to you, as well as all of our veterans for their service. You will continue to be my top priority in the United States Congress. God bless you and your family, and God bless the United States of America.